All right, peace and greetings, everybody. This is a PSA for all our young brothers out here. As the weather's starting to break and it's getting hotter each day, we got to knock these ski masks off, y'all. I mean, it's like almost 90 degrees in some sections. And as I'm walking the neighborhood, I'm seeing the young brothers out here walking around with the ski masks on and all black, and it's like hot. You know what I mean? And it's really not called for. You know, let's keep it real. When you're walking around like that, the first thought in anybody's mind is suspect. You know what I mean? You're not going to walk around in the streets, have this whole attire on, and not think there's something wrong with this. You know what I mean? For the general public who may not know, if you're walking down the street, you see a bunch of kids, and especially our young brothers out here with these ski masks on and dressed in all black, we don't know what the intentions are. And if we feel that way, we can only imagine what law enforcement feels. So I just wanted to jump on and give this little PSA. Young brothers, please knock this off. Please knock this off, because you don't want to end up getting shot or arrested or something for something that you feel is innocent. Growing up, we all had fashion and things that didn't make sense to, you know, our elders. And, you know, I always say, when I reflect on our generation, or my generation, I should say, is that we had things that didn't make sense, but it was just things that you knew not to do. You know what I mean? And each one of these things, as it is today, is an individual choice. It's an individual choice. But it's just like when you're looking out for the safety and well-being of our young brothers out here, and we know with these masks and everything like that, you know, the narrative that's wrapped around it, when somebody who don't know you, you know, see you in these things. You know, you never want to walk around looking like a suspect, but a prospect. If I took them same young brothers right there, and I tell you, you know, we got an event to go to, whether it be church or a family thing or whatever, that requires you to wear a suit, the first thing that'll probably pop in their head is, oh, it's too hot for this suit. You know, it's like 90 degrees out here. I don't want to wear these shoes and these slacks and this blazer or whatever the case is, and this tie. But putting this on is all right. And I think that if you got parents that's out here, and the parents is letting them walk out here, and don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people, they send their kids out, the kids get out there, they probably pulling these masks and things out their pockets or whatever the case is. Even if you just see your child walking out in the street dressed in all black and it's like 90 degrees outside, and they got on black long sleeve jackets and hoodies and covering their face up and stuff, you got to ask questions. You got to tell them, knock this off. Go take that off before somebody get the wrong impression of you. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. It's not worth going through the trouble and the turmoil of the outcome of you just making a decision to dress like this. So I just wanted to get on here and just let that go, and just, you know, let people, you know, hear that, you know, we got to knock this off with these masks and stuff, especially our young brothers out here, before these things turn out the wrong way. The weather is breaking, and, you know, a lot of young people coming out of school and everything like that. And if you're seeing all of these guys running around here dressed like this and whatnot, this is not going to be a good outcome. All right, y'all. I just wanted to jump on there and say that. The Only One Mic podcast. Peace.